Yo, what's going on guys? Andres here, and today I am going to be making my review after 1600 miles on this boosted board. I'm going to be talking about everything. I'm going to be talking about the trucks, the bearings, the wheels, my battery, practically everything, and what I've changed and what I did not change on my boosted board. So here we go. I guess we'll start off with the battery. Here is my first battery. This is a standard range battery, and the only reason why I switched this battery is because I bought an extended range battery because I so desperately needed that, and I needed it as quickly as possible because I know that thing sells out very quickly, and especially how the weather's changing. It's getting colder here in Jersey, so the battery's gonna be dying quicker on this. So I said, why not just get an extended range battery, and that's what I did. Now this battery never defected on me, whatsoever. It never like stopped working in any way. It always worked pretty well, and you might see these, like, it looks like glue, but this is actually silicone. This was just to keep dirt off from under here, and I put the silicone maybe like 400 miles in already, so it's still kind of dirty on this side, but I put it, just in case. It did keep a lot of dirt from going in, especially from the back of the board. I made sure that I put silicone there too, and there's a lot of dirt back there, but I clean my board ever so often. But yeah, this was my first battery, never defected. I had 1500 miles on this. Then I got the extended range battery, so I already have almost 200 miles. I have about 1680 right now, so I almost have 200 miles on my extended range battery. So next, let's talk about my wheels. These are the very first wheels I got. Yeah, I don't know if you could. Alright, we're gonna need some light in here just for you guys to see the wheel. I don't know if I get any closer. There it is. A lot of dirt in there. Let's check the other side out. I think I cleaned these like just a couple miles before I took them off, so they're not that bad, but whatever. You've seen enough. You can tell that this thing doesn't have that much wear and tear on the edges of the wheel. If this thing can just focus correctly on that wheel, there's not that many wear and tear. There is like minor like cuts and whatnot on the wheel, but the only reason why, let me take the light off. The only reason why I took the wheels out was because I just wanted new wheels, and I wanted them to be bigger, so that's why I got the Orangutan Caguamas. I have a video on that. I'll put the link in the description down below. But yeah, they're not awful at all. They're just kind of dirty, but obviously you can clean your bearings, and these look like they are protected pretty well from that little plastic thing right there on both sides of the bearing, so not that bad. Again, the only reason why I switched them because I wanted new wheels. The bearings, I had one bearing that was pretty bad, but I think that's because I never really cleaned the bearings. I cleaned the wheels, but I never really like went inside the bearing and put new like, what is that, cream? Nothing. I don't even know if it's cream, but yeah, there was just one bearing that was awful, and that was like from the front trucks. So yeah, I also did switch the bearings too. I switched them to Bones Reds bearings, and yeah, they're doing pretty well so far after about, I want to say, like maybe 80 miles so far right now on those on these wheels and those bearings. Next, I guess we'll take a look at the entire board itself, the very front part of the deck. The grip tape, as you can see, I never changed the grip tape. There's a lot of dirt there because that's where I keep my feet, and you can tell I keep my feet not, I guess, in regular position, but sometimes a little soft. I don't know, whatever, but they are pretty dirty. That's one thing, I never cleaned my grip tape, never, because I feared that if I do scrub it, I'm gonna lose grip. So might as well just keep it dirty and keep that grip. I mean, you always want to keep that grip, right? Because if you hit a bump and you start to wobble, you want to have that grip so that you don't fall. There's the extended range battery. If this thing can focus correctly, I'm gonna put it over in manual focus real quick. And there you go. There is the extended range battery that I switched at I think I switched them at 1500 miles. Yeah, I did. And yeah, this hasn't defected either, although it does lose a little bit of battery because of the orangutan Kogwamo wheels, so it's not that big of a deal. It's just very slight decrease in battery, but not a big deal. There are the trucks that have also had its share of rocks going into it and hitting it, but although there's no cracks in it either. Basically the only thing I've ever switched in this board is the wheels and the belts. And what, just notice this huge thing right here. I have no idea what that is, but yeah, the belts I also only switched one time. That was in about 900 miles. The other one was like 890 miles where I switched them, and I already have 1600 miles, so I still have the very first ones that I switched with. These are the second pair, I guess. The first one I bought, but I only switched them once. Never have I had to switch them ever again after 1600 miles. And you can tell look at the look at that little thing right there. That is super rusted right there. The bushing is probably terrible in the back, but again, I don't feel like it's terrible, so I'm gonna keep it. The skid plates never had to switch, although I did switch them around because the other side looked pretty terrible. And as you can see, the motors right there, they're still doing pretty good. There's nothing bad about them. There's no defect. I don't hear any sound, so it's going pretty good so far. Hopefully it doesn't defect on me soon. Hopefully it never does, actually. And you can tell, as you can see, the silicone that I did put under the you know, right under the deck is keeping off a lot of dirt and dust from going into the, I guess, the motherboard of the deck, the computer, I guess. The only thing that's gonna suck about this video is that there's not gonna be any rides. I'm about to show you why. I swear I hate this area. I hate Jersey, man. It rains all the time. There's not one time that it just doesn't rain. It's like it rains at least 3 times per week. It sucks, man. Like, Mother Nature does not like the northeastern side of the United States. It rains and snows like crazy here, like crazy. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If I missed anything out, let me know in the comment section below. I hope I didn't miss anything out, not that I know of right now, but if I did, just let me know. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. There's gonna be a lot of cool videos coming your way. I'm gonna be collabing with a lot of friends soon. We're gonna be coming up with great ideas. We're gonna be going to New York, getting some great shots. I also want to skateboard. Just got these new shoes in today. Actually, these shoes I actually bought going to the mall today.